So I reckon we've seen enough videos that we'll be able to do the dry ice trick on the sound deadening in the Honda. So come and have a look at what we bought. Just a plain old Esky. Come on, have a look. And that's about 4 kilos of dry ice. You can actually hold it with your hand, but we're going to use gloves and basically spread it on the floor of the car. If all goes to plan, it'll take about 20 minutes. We should hear it crack. We'll be able to lift it off and maybe save ourselves a quick 10 kilos out of little cycle jam. So fingers crossed. Okay. So now we're back in the car. We've probably done it on exactly the wrong day. The cooler the day, the better. This stuff kind of gets brittle with cold. So if you live in a colder climate or you're going to do it in the middle of winter, that will help. So we've popped up a shade just to give us a little bit less temperature. It's probably about 23 today, 24 maybe. So what we're going to do, we're going to spread this dry ice over the driver's footwell to start with, just see how we go. We've got 4 kilos of ice. It cost us about $39 and we grabbed it from BOC, as you saw, and they're pretty much in every town and state in Australia, so it's not hard to find. Look after yourself with this stuff. You can actually handle it with your hands. You see guys wearing full chemical warfare suits to handle this stuff. You really don't need it. What we have read is that basically isopropyl alcohol mixed in with the ice will just help it sit on the ground a bit better. So we've used the pellet style. Get in there now and show you. So we've got the pellet style of ice there. So obviously we put a pair of mechanic gloves. Perfectly fine. You can feel it through there, but so don't put it in your pocket or put it down your pants, because that'll be a really bad outcome. So lean in here, Max, and you'll see when we put the isopropyl in, it should have a kind of cool effect. Ooh. Sciencey. Because isopropyl alcohol has a lot lower freezing point, so it's not going to just turn into to water. So we are doing this for the first time, so put that on, spread it out. So we might have gone a little bit short on the amount of stuff, to be honest. Depending how we recycle it, we might be able to get at least this footwell done, and hopefully the other side. So I might have gone a little bit short on 4 kilos. But that's okay. Even if this costs us, say, $60 to save 10 kilos of weight, that is a very, very good way of saving weight at a really reduced cost. Try putting some titanium parts or some lightweight aluminium stuff in your car and see how much that costs you. It's starting to work already. Wow. So that's been in about 3 minutes and you can already hear it cracking, so I reckon we're in for a good result. Yeah, Rick, wow, that's awesome. So a couple of more minutes and we'll be able to hopefully scoop this back into the container. We'll move it to the next section of car and we might be able to get at least the front section done today. We might even go back and get a little bit more dry ice and just get it done, but I don't think it's going to take long at all. Okay, so it's been on for a few minutes now. Literally 5. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that works. That is amazing. We're going to keep this in weight, of course. And that was zero, I mean, and I'm talking zero effort with the scraper. I'm not sure it'll be all that easy, but again, no effort there. We're going to start saving the ice now. So I'm actually thinking that we've got enough to do more than we thought. And basically this is just an Esky that we had in the garage. So no fancy gear is needed to do this work. So come on down here. There's a bit more stuck on. But it's turned into, it's rock hard. It just comes straight out. Obviously a drainage plug there, so that's not going to come out. So you just got to watch out. You just got to watch out when you use that. But wow, what a success! This is great. So if you scan in here and have a look, one of the difficult spots is going to be getting the dry ice to stay up on the footwell. So I reckon we'll get a plastic bag, and we'll put some of the ice in that, and then lay it on there to make sure that we can get it off. There's patches on the side here as well, little bits on the top of the transmission tunnel. So there are big gains pretty quickly, and some of the stuff will be a bit more fiddly to get off. But yeah, so far so good, huh? And I think the radiant cold is getting making it easier to get these weird bits. So that piece under the accelerator there just pops straight off with a bit of gentle persuasion. There you go, look at that. So we're having a little bit of trouble getting this side off. I think we left it in the sun for most of the day and it's a little bit hotter. But I did read somewhere, let's tap on the bottom of the car and see if that breaks it loose. So get right underneath. Worked. Breaking. Scraper. That's the trick. And that's not a bad bit. Now I'm going to take this ice, I'm going to tip it straight on to the next point. So that way we can keep using it until it's all completely gone. So this is the very last of the ice. I want to just see how far it can go. So we're probably about 1 kilo short. So we'll just recycle as much as we can in the hope that we can get a fair bit off. It does seem to radiate out a bit. Yeah, I've got a feeling we might have to go and grab another couple of kilos just to finish the job. But so we ended up going back and getting a little bit more dry ice just to get the job done. We thought we were so close, so we'll go and get another. We actually ended up getting 5 kilos, and I reckon we might have got 1 kilo too much. So total investment was $90. Total weight saved, just over 8 kilos. Now that is not a bad dollar to kilo ratio to take out of a car at all. And it really wasn't that hard. It got a little bit challenging in the middle there until we remembered the hammer trick. Then it was pretty smooth sailing. We got a little bit of cleaning up to do in the car, get the seats back in, get all the harnesses done, and well, it's another job ticked off. And not a bad way to save 8 kilos. So in essence, it's easy to get dry ice. You just go to a BOC Gases industrial gas supply place and they will have it on tap, about $10 a kilo. You do it on a cold day, don't do it in bright sunlight. Make sure you wear protection. Use a scraper and a hammer in combination to get rid of most of the big chunks. And just have a little bit of patience, but really you could easily do your car in half a day if you put your mind to it. It's probably taken us about 4 hours because it's our first go, but man, I'm not going to argue with 8 kilos. That's pretty much a race seat weight as we've taken out of the car virtually for free. So hope you enjoyed that one. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you soon.